So here I have opened a blank Excel workbook. So what is Autofill? So this is Excel's pattern recognition and implementation system. It was introduced to Excel 2010 and is still with us today. So to give you an example of Autofill, also known as Flashfill, if I put a 1 in here and a 2 in here, then select both of these values, then come to the bottom right hand side until just I get my black cross cursor. Click, hold and drag to the right. As you can see, Excel gives me 1 to 10. If you do this and all you end up with is 1 2 1 2 1 2 all the way along, then you may have to visit the autofill options here. Just make sure that fill series is selected, because it might be that copy cells is selected here. So in that case, you would receive the output of 1 2 1 2 1 2. So just make sure that fill series is selected. So basically you can go up or down in any interval of number you like. For example, here I have moved up by 1 in every cell. Now I will put a 10 in here and I will put a 17 in here. Now 17 minus 10 is 7. So here we should go up in 7. So I will select both of these cells. Again, get my black cross cursor and drag it towards the right. And as you can see, I can get values with the interval of 7 in every cell now. Now let's go into the hundreds. So I will type in here 103. Here I will type in 203. Just select these two cells, drag them again. Now as you can see, I can get the values with a difference of 100 in every cell. So using the same procedure each time, you can autofill whatever values you want. Also, you can do the same thing vertically. As I type in 1 here, then I type 2. And if I select these two and use this black cross icon again and drag this. So here, as you can see, I get a list of numbers from 1 to 20. So this autofill feature can be used both horizontally as well as vertically. So till now we were moving up in the numbers. Like I said, you can go down as well. So here I will type in 10. Then I will type in 7. Select both of these values. So the values in subsequent cells should reduce by 3. So as I will drag it, you can see that values in each subsequent cells are reducing by 3. We are now going to move on to custom lists. So now I will give you a quick example of a basic custom list which should exist by default in Excel. But if it doesn't work for you, don't worry. I will show you how you can create your own custom list in a moment. If I type in Monday here and use autofill straight away. So here I will get my black cursor and autofill the next cells. So as you can see, we get the days of the week. And of course, this works for the month of the year as well. So as I type in January here and just use the autofill feature straight away. So as you can see, I have autofilled the months of the year as well here. It would also work for the abbreviations of days and months as well. For example, if I just type in here Mon. Now this is something I will show you how to turn off in a moment. But basically when I type in MON, Excel thought that I was trying to type in Monday. So all I have to do at this point is just press enter. And I would have the word Monday here. But all I want are the first 3 letters. So I will just click on it and remove the last 3 letters and press enter. And here in the cell below, I will type in January. And as you can see, it is trying to autocomplete it as well. But I will remove the last 4 letters. So here are my 2 abbreviations for the days of the week and the months of the year. I will select both of these values. I will come to the bottom right hand side. Same procedure. I will drag this towards the right. And as you can see, I have the abbreviations of days and months here. By default, these 4 lists should exist in Excel. These 4 custom lists here. But you can also add ones that you want. For instance, I have Montag. which is Monday in Deutsch, which is the German language. And I flash fill this. So as you can see, I have got my days here in German. I also have the days of the week in Hindi. So I will paste Monday here in Hindi, which is Somvar. And then again flash fill this straight away like this. So here, as you can see, I have got my days in Hindi. And well, that's it. I have only created two lists of my own. So now I will show you how to create a custom list for yourself. For that, you have to just go on File, then come down to Options, click on Advanced. Now, before we create a custom list, if you remember earlier, these two abbreviations here were trying to autocomplete. If you don't like this feature, here within the editing options, just check off Enable Autocomplete of Cell Values and automatically flash fill. If you do that, then that feature would go away. So what we want to do now is just scroll down to the bottom of this window. And here we have the option called Edit Custom Lists. So just click on it. So here are the 4 default custom lists that exist in Excel, as you can see. And one more thing which you would notice is that the list entries of these custom lists are gray out already, which means we cannot edit these lists. But here are my 2 custom lists that I created myself. So days of the week in Hindi and the days of the week in Deutsch. Actually, I have one more custom list here where I have the names of my friends. So now let us create a new custom list here. So we will simply click on new list, which is here. And all you have to do is just type in one line at a time. So I will just type in the name of the planets. So I will type in Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter. So here I will add only 5. And then I will click on add and press OK. And here I will press OK again. So now as soon as I type Mercury here and I try to flash fill this, so as you can see, I will get the names of the planets which I have entered in that list. So this is a very handy feature in Excel, especially if you use Excel in a different language and you want to create some custom lists in a language that you want.